And now, our feature presentation.
Are they twins or is one just a reflection?
Forget it, Nick.
What is this?
If I can't find a real man, I would rather die a virgin.
Last chance. I'm gonna count to 3.
It's gonna be fun.
Kill a camera.
Hello, welcome one and all to another episode of Good Improv Watches, the show where we watch something stupid and you watch us watching that stupid thing.
Yeah, we're gonna watch things, and they are gonna be stupid.
You better.
You're gonna
believe
watch
it.
us watch them, as Dan just said. I just reiterated what Dan just said.
Yep.
So
And I'm not just smiling like an idiot. I am one too.
there you go. So let's trust us when we say these films are curated by an idiot.
That's right. They're
so
curated.
we're watching. What are we watching today? What are we watching today?
We are
Dan?
watching a film called Your Ticket is No Longer Valid.
I've never heard of this movie.
Now, are you guys familiar with the idea of being a cuckold?
When your wife cheats on you and you are a cuckold, that's what you mean? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, for most men, this would be kind of an embarrassment or something that would be,
Yeah,
oh shoot,
yeah.
I can't believe that happened to me. But this movie is about a guy, from what I understand, who starts losing his virility in bed. And his idea is, you know what? Rather than try to fix this in myself, I'm going to try to convince my wife to sleep with another dude instead.
Well, that sounds like it would save him a lot of time.
A lot of trouble.
You could get on to other things. Think of any project. Oh, that woodworking project you've always wanted to start. There you go. You don't have to waste time having sex.
Gotcha. And so the title implies that there's a queue of men lining up to have sex with this fellow's wife. Maybe it's based on times because the ticket is no longer valid.
Oh, There you go. Yeah, sorry. This was for an 8 o'clock. We're already moved on to the 8:15 appointment.
True. But the funny thing is, I think it's all fantasy in the guy's head.
Oh,
He's just
so it's not even
imagining all
just
imagining all the
it.
dudes his wife could be doing.
Oh,
He's
wow.
in a-
Well, they're
An imagined cuck.
an imagined cuck.
Imaginary cuckold.
They used to have a
So-
horn. They said there's a cuckold. For some reason, horns were involved. They had horns on your head
Oh,
if you were a
okay.
cuckold. Like the Shakespeare has references to like she'll put horns on your head, meaning she'll cheat on you because you'll be a
Oh.
cuckold. I don't know why. I don't know why that's a thing. There must be some sort of cuckold. Maybe was something imagined to be an actual thing and it had horns.
Yeah.
I have no
Right.
idea, but something to do with horns.
The first time I ever heard the phrase cuckold was in Highlander the series. Now, the fella saying the phrase was speaking with a heavy Scottish accent, so I didn't understand it right away.
Yeah.
Because he was saying, "Oh, you're making me a cuckold," and I was like, "What did he say?
What did he say?
You thought he sneezed or
Some
something?
Scottish thing.
Yeah,
Some Scottish thing.
yep.
All right. So,
No,
yeah,
hold on.
we're going to
Before
watch.
we move on here, I just want to say, Jordan, too much of your life revolves around Highlander the series.
I don't think enough. I don't think enough of his life revolves around Highlander the series. He should move on to the Raven.
There you
He should
go.
include
Yeah,
that too.
yeah.
The extended universe.
Just
She
watch
was in
Highlander
the
the Source
series,
over and over
Yeah,
again.
well, that's why it was a spin-off, right? She was in the
Yeah.
series, and then they
Do
spun
you
it
know
off.
she was one of Bill Clinton's courtesans?
Oh, was she?
Her, one of
20
his
million
lovers.
other ladies.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay,
Big
well,
Willie.
with that,
When he
let's
was
get on to
governor
the
or when he was
drive-in here,
president?
guys.
I'm
It's
not
time.
sure which.
All right, well, let's watch this movie. This is a Canadian.
Of course.
Team Canada on this channel.
Yeah. Oh, that being said, we will have to charge you tariffs for this if you're an American viewer.
That's right. If you're
So-
American, it's going to cost more to watch this free stream.
Just send that
30
in.
cents every megabyte you got to send us. For...
Yeah, you would send that. Just send that in. There'll be an address to send the checks on the bottom of there. We don't want to do it, but we have to. We were told by the government we had to.
Look
so-
at this.
Ah,
Orson. Richard Harris.
there you go. Which one's Richard Harris? Is it the horse or the guy?
They were looking for me over New York.
Over Hill, over Jennifer Dale.
Oh, man.
Did that say Jennifer Dale? That's Cynthia Dale's sister, I think.
My son inherited its ruins. Suddenly, my life was becoming clouded with self-doubt.
Oh, self-doubt. Poor Richard Harris.
New
In fact,
York
I think I'll sing a song about it. MacArthur Park is he tries to work it in every movie. I had a big crush on Cynthia Dale when I was younger.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Richard Harris.
No, I didn't have a crush on Richard Harris. MacArthur Park's a great song and all, but
It really is.
Did he sing that? I
He
only know
sang
him as an
MacArthur.
actor.
yeah, he did musicals and stuff, and he did an album, and then the big hit was MacArthur Park,
Oh, really?
which just goes
Famously
on
parodied
and on
by
and on.
Weird Al as Jurassic
Weird Al
Park.
as Jurassic, Jurassic Park.
Okay.
How's the banks? What's this about?
And then he was Dumbledore, and then he died.
See, this is okay. That's the song. I know the Weird Al parody,
Yeah.
but I don't know MacArthur Park. I don't know
MacArthur Park, yeah.
Yeah.
It's about a relationship ending, I think, and the lyrics at one point, go, someone left the cake out in the rain.
Yes.
And I don't think I can take it because it took so long to bake it, and I'll never have that recipe again. Oh no.
They do a
I
whole
think that's an
musical
analogy.
sequence to it in Beetlejuice.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. They did. Yeah.
So he jetted off to Europe here, it looks like.
Yes.
Had a nice car waiting, too.
Yeah. He's well-to-do.
Is he the cuckold?
I think he must be
presumably.
the cuckold. Presumably he has a young wife, possibly this woman.
Yeah, it's got to be him.
I believe that's Jennifer Dale. If it was Cynthia Dale, I would know right away. Like, oh, that's Cynthia Dale. But I don't remember what her sister looks like very well. That's Jennifer because she looks like her sister, so that's definitely Jennifer Dale.
Oh yeah,
Is that a Japanese song we're hearing?
Kind of sounded like it, yeah.
A little bit of flute going on there, clarinet or something.
Flute was having its heyday back during this time. Every other movie had a flute in it.
Oh, look, a pipe. How classy. Screenplay by Ian McKellen. I doubt it's the same Ian McKellen.
It might be.
Yeah, it could be him and Richard Harris are both British.
Yeah, that's true. So, as we all know, all British people know each other and write movies together.
Pretty small island, Justin.
Yeah. Oh, she's just there waiting after a shopping spree?
My golly, this fella's living the dream.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good. He's doing pretty good. He still looks pretty spry. He still looks pretty fit.
Well, I'm assuming here's where things are going to start going wrong, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's kind of intense there, Harris. Oh, and she's dead. He's killed Jennifer. Bring in Cynthia.
This must have been a tough role for him because he was known as quite a ladies' man.
Yeah.
Well, usually they show the morning implying they had sex all evening, but didn't seem like he lasted very long there, actually.
Yeah.
No. Well, who knows? Maybe they started in the morning. Oh, it sounds like they're still
going.
at it.
Okay.
So yeah,
Maybe he's just having a nightmare.
seems like he's doing pretty good. And they're finished. That was great, baby. Now how about a little room? I'll get on the bed. Move over.
Every time it's like the first one.
You're really bad at it, is what I'm saying.
Every time it's like, yeah, it's like you've never touched a woman before, is what I'm trying to say. For you, every time seems like the first time for you. Like you're surprised and confused and befuddled. You don't know what everything does or what it's for.
Killed him.
I just squeezed the boob harder, then.
That's not how to do it. That's a sound that counts as an orgasm.
I would handle it with great delicacy. No sleeping pills, because that would be blackmail. No, I would track you down.
What accent is that? Is that like a French accent they're doing?
French,
Maybe that's
yeah.
not Jennifer Dale then.
If she was more beautiful, then I would go down to the sea in my bridal gown and die slowly of the Sicilian Vespers.
That sounds like a horrible disease, but I'd fight the cure.
Oh no, I would have terminal Sicilian Vespers.
Oh, of course.
The doctors will tell you in hushed tones that I'm dying.
Richard Harris was in 85 films, and this was one of them.
Wow.
Woman's arms.
Was this the last one?
I think Harry Potter was the last one.
Oh, right, Harry Potter, right.
Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
That probably came after this.
Yeah. That's what finally did him in, you know.
Yeah.
Well, at such moments, there must be...
He was allergic to green screens, and he just...
Yeah, that's all that green.
A little show.
Chamber held one too many secrets.
Okay, just keep them in your blouse, lady.
I feel like a thief. To have so much happiness must be because we stole somebody else's share.
Yes, I did. I did steal other people's share. Oh, are you okay, Richard?
Oh, my penis!
Oh, I had sex. I had sex too hard. Oh, I pulled my groin. Having sex.
Gonna relax.
I
What do you
had the
think, doctor?
butler
Oh,
look
I'm
at
not a
it.
doctor.
Monsieur Gilvey.
Yeah, the butler came in and checked it out.
Rusty.
Yeah.
And no, I didn't say butler because it was his butt. Guys, grow up.
Age hardens the prostate. And it
Oh, you see, he has a prostate issue.
without lubrication.
Does that affect sex? I know that affects you. You have to go. Feel like you have to go pee all the time.
Yeah,
Heavy deep sea.
especially during sex. That's all this is about, baby. It's just a prostate thing.
Yeah. It's not a fetish I have.
Laura would have been admitting defeat. I dreaded the thought that her passion might turn to pity. Then there was
Jordan's working on the old manifesto there.
There you go.
Always.
applied for a loan.
I'm always working on a screed just in case I go down guns blazing.
Yeah, you never know when the feds are going to kick the door in, I guess. Flying through the windows. You can't even hear the helicopters anymore.
Look at this, they're on a fox hunt.
Then Red Fox comes out of the woods. What do you want from me for? Little cameo. Well, this is not on the top of his list of movies, so clearly this is not one of his more popular ones.
Fortunately, I had a previous appointment. Some familiar faces. Speaking of familiar faces, have you seen Jim Daly around?
Ask her. She came with him.
That's very personal.
Yeah. A little too personal.
Damn it, looks like he's starting a navicular. You better get the vet.
Better shoot him.
Clara?
Just to be sure.
I think it's the only way.
It must be the company you're keeping.
You can do better than that.
Oh, I believe you're here with...
Oh, not anymore. I have a prostate thing. Haven't you heard?
This year,
Here it is. Your ticket is no longer valid.
I'm doing a piece on him, an interview in depth. You know, he's just gotten control of the Golden Triangle, thanks to his Swiss Spy.
Harry Potter and the Golden Triangle, I believe. Is
Yeah,
one of
there you go.
one of the books.
Oh, that man is a maniac.
You just jump over a car?
I see.
Yeah,
This
well,
old
the horse
fella's going
did.
to see virile. Here's one of them government helicopters there.
Yeah, that we were just talking about.
No.
He's getting shown up by a guy who's like 5 years younger than him. What's going on here?
He hates being upstaged.
Almost as much as he hates Arabs. That's a magnificent stallion.
The horse, yes.
This reminds me of Lethal Weapon, you know, the first one where they were at that guy's house and the helicopter comes in and Gary Busey shoots the guy while he's holding the milk.
Tell me, is that?
Yeah.
That was a good movie.
I mean, insofar as they both have a helicopter in them, I guess.
I was doing an interview in depth.
Look, the horse was all just like, no, enough. I've had enough.
Hey, that guy wasn't even wearing a helmet.
I don't know why they're impressed with the guy. The horse is doing the lion's share of the work there.
Yeah.
Another grand scheme to save Venice.
Tell me, Clara, why is Daly so interested?
Who knows? Couldn't give a shit about Venice.
Hey, Jace. How you doing?
Hello, Jim. You're looking...
Wow, he's the young, cool guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's only 76 instead of 78.
Who's still virile and riding a horse.
Venice is important. I didn't have a big stack of blues for that. Did you see those goddamn Arabs? If you don't let them in the front door, they buy the joint and change the locks. Sheiks.
In there.
We used to buy them in drugstores, little foil packets.
That's Hannibal!
Now, the sheiks are
From A-Team?
That's Hannibal from the
Yeah, it
A-Team!
is. It is.
Oh, yeah.
Wait till he puts that cigar in his mouth.
White folk truck, number chase.
Oh,
He
well,
loves
no
it when a
wonder.
plan comes together.
Back.
There you go. No wonder Richard Harris is feeling insecure. It's going up against the
Yeah.
A-Team.
How are you going to compete against Hannibal?
To that respect, when they see this,
I still don't understand. Venice.
Tough to compete against a man who will cut another man's face off and wear it like a funny mask.
Yeah, it's weird. That character took such a weird turn.
Yeah.
the sea, it is the symbol of our decay. It's like asking them to come on in and take over.
I like that shirt, though, that white one he's got on there.
Yeah.
The cowboy
Well,
shirt.
he's a classy guy.
He was doing an interview. In depth was how she put it.
Huh?
In depth.
She didn't say anything personal.
Personal, Jim? Oh, of course not.
Well, if she does,
Doesn't he have to smoke cigars in every movie he's in? Is it like a contract thing?
they don't.
I
Every
think he needs
show
to,
he's in?
yeah.
And if you're not as hard as a rock, you're the lead article in some pinko magazine. Tell me, Jace, how are you making out these days?
You are talking about horses, Jim.
I'm talking about pussy, man. Pussy. I hear you're getting
It's a
more.
pretty sweet jacket he's got on there, too.
I used to have a jacket like that.
You know me longer than that.
This guy's got what they call drip.
Right?
You ever heard of that?
Is that related to the prostate?
I just want to.
Too? You can't.
Yeah, they both got drip, different kinds.
Well, an acrobat she's not. But I'm still making it.
Often?
Often, Jim.
And he's all disappointed. He's like, oh, I still have sex, huh?
Yeah. It's a pretty personal conversation again.
They develop sooner.
No. Last week I was making with a model from Denmark. Now, I put it in, and it fell out. I thought it was her fault. Some deformity that runs in the family.
What?
Last night I had that one, short coat, different girl, same story. It wasn't their fault, it was my fault.
Ah,
That's not how a man thinks.
that's right.
Jim, did you ever try love?
With what? Because that's what it boils down to. With what?
Why are you telling me all this?
Yeah, that's a great question.
That's actually a really good question. Yeah.
I didn't ask.
For a loan at the Geneva Bank.
Yes, $8.5 million.
You're going to
These guys are talking about having trouble getting it up while they're smoking big phallic cigars. I think that's intentional.
Oh,
I think that's like the director going, I'm so clever.
I'm willing to give the director some credit here on this one.
Loaned money to a lost cause.
Because I told them to. Besides, there's a condition. Yes, I heard that West German Electronics wanted to buy you out.
Well, Steinhardt.
Well, I mean, if this movie devolves to the point where they kidnap this guy, hopefully they don't put him in a room where there's like, like stuff he can build a weapon with and break out. Because that was always the downfall of the villains on the A-Team. Let's just put him in that garage, hold him in there until we figure out what to do with them.
You still have your friend on the Wall Street.
The one with all the welding equipment and
Now listen.
machinery.
I got the loan from Daly. Thank you. I want you to leak the news to your friend and tell him Daly's bank is backing Europrint. And we're starting a new international book club. No, the last part is not true. What the hell difference does that make? This is us saving time. Do what I tell you, son.
I do love that, they have the thing where you don't give the other person on the other line time to talk.
Respond at all, yeah.
Movies, yeah.
Leg, more outside leg. And you will...
Well, there's always the other one of, oh, you want me to come to breakfast? Of course I'll bring the briefcase. Yes, the girl knows what's about to happen.
yeah, exactly.
That is good.
Que conheço, eu sei que você gosta. Feels good, huh?
You're making me very, very jealous.
What are you doing here?
Well, I've heard...
Ooh, yeah, I wish you'd take 2 horse brushes and rub them against my back.
Yeah, rub me. So this must be Janine Moreau, who's playing his wife. French actress and singer.
Right. Probably thought this was going to be her big break.
Maybe it was.
Yeah, she's kind of a household name now.
Yeah, everyone knows her. I assumed she was Jennifer Dale just a few minutes ago.
Like, she couldn't stomach doing the sex scene twice, so they're just like, loop the footage, just use what we got.
Yeah,
already.
just do the other one. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I mean, it's odd they made a movie about this because nowadays they just dedicate like 30-second commercials to this subject.
Yeah. Well, nowadays you just get a pill and you take care of it.
Right. They advertise dick pills a lot on the radio.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dicks out there.
That's interesting. Like, an audio version of a dick pill ad seems like it wouldn't be as effective as a video one.
They really got to spell out what they're talking about.
They just play like a boing sound effect, or how does it work?
So what's happening now? Is somebody breaking into his house?
Yeah, there's a burglar, and somehow his ability to not have boners will become his strength.
He gets aroused when his house gets aroused when his house is being burgled. That's all that does it for me now.
I think this is A-Team guy there, Hannibal?
No, I don't think so. No? Unless it's another member of the A-Team. It could be Face, I suppose.
Oh yeah, it's a young guy. Whoa. What's with the sitar?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's an odd music choice.
It's an odd choice, too, to rob a house. Come in with a knife and rob someone's house. This is like...
You're like, shush, kill me silently, please. My wife is sleeping.
Yeah. I can't get it up anymore, so Go nuts. No point in pointing it like that. It's not a gun.
Right.
He just sees it. He knows you have it. You don't have to like keep it at him.
I was excited. Excited by the very thing that threatened me.
Oh.
Though I was facing death, I could feel.
And I've never been so hard in my entire life.
Honey, I'm ready.
So now all he has to do is hire a man to burgle his house every time he wants to make love to his wife.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, and now all you have to do is take a pill every time you want to make love to your wife. So, I mean, is it really that much more inconvenient? But how long ahead of time do you have to take the pill? Is it like right before you start? Or is it like just if you figure you're going to be having sex that night, you take it earlier that night? I'm not sure how they work.
I've never taken one of those pills, but I think it's about like 10 minutes before.
Okay, so you take it like a little bit before, like stuff is going to start happening.
I try to fight the pill. Try to fight it. Like, I can keep it down. Pill, you got nothing.
Just you versus the pill. It's my will versus the pill, baby.
My will versus the pill. I didn't intend to have sex tonight, of course not. I was just training. That's all I'm doing, baby.
It's a challenge. It's a challenge not to.
That's right. I implore any viewers out there to take the challenge. Take the pill. Fight the pill.
That's right.
I'm not victorious. Please post your flaccid penises in the comments.
Yeah, that's right. And you know what? If you do post your flaccid penis in the comment, and you're from the United States of America, we'll waive the tariffs for you, just for you only.
Laura, my father took 54 years to build up his empire, and it's taken me 22 years to lose it. Everything's just falling apart.
Oh, and that's maybe why you can't get it up. Maybe it's stress.
Admitting.
You ever think of that?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a factor.
Yeah, or depression. He seems like he's a real kind of a sourpuss.
Yeah.
Oh, God, no.
In Camelot. That's another movie he was in. He was in Camelot. He was on the stage musical, too, I think, and then he made the movie.
Life that has not been handed down to me. I feel I've earned you. I mean, don't misunderstand.
That must be hard, hey? You go from doing the stage show to doing the movie version?
Yeah.
I think it'll be tough.
God knows you're my only future.
Be a lot smaller, like, because, you know, in stage you're a lot further from the audience, but in a film the camera can get right up to your face.
Yeah, you gotta act to that camera that's right there. You can't be too big, right? Yeah, I'm a totally different animal, I would think. There was what movie? It was Arsenic and Old Lace. The Arsenic and Old Lace is about an old couple that two old spinsters that kill hobos because they take pity on them. Oh, they're so lonely.
You've mentioned this one a couple times.
Yeah, we'll bury them in the basement. But the gimmick in Arsenic and Old Lace is the Broadway show starred Boris Karloff, the famous horror movie actor, because the whole premise of the show was that they just had sex in the horse barn. Well, they're doing okay.
Not bad.
The whole premise of the show was that the crazy maniac brother comes back, who's killed people, and he's had plastic surgery to change his face, but the plastic surgeon made him look like Boris Karloff. So now everyone is after him.
Writing.
And so I guess they asked Boris Karloff's permission. Hey, can we use your name? And he asked, well, who's playing him? Well, we haven't cast him yet. Well, I can do it. And Boris Karloff played the part on stage.
Amazing.
When they made the movie version, Boris Karloff wanted to do it, but the Broadway show wouldn't let him take the time off to go film the movie.
Wow.
Because they're like, no, screw you. You're in our thing. You know? So Richard Massey played him instead and did a Boris Karloff impression.
Man, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Can't have forgotten this.
Well, the good news is Hollywood's gotten a lot less ruthless in the days.
That's
since,
right.
so.
That's right.
A lot less, yeah. Milk toast now.
And everybody gets along, no trouble.
No problems. And it's about the art, you know, really about the art
That's
of film.
right.
Not about the money or anything.
This guy fantasizing about the guy that robbed him?
I think so. He's picturing the dangerous guy.
But I don't think he's fantasizing about him for himself. I think he's fantasizing about his wife doing him.
Ah, yes. That's probably what's going to happen. Pretty weird, Harris. It's pretty weird.
Censor bar ready here.
And get that censor bar. Oh, no. She had an undershirt.
No, another shirt on.
Yeah.
That's handy.
She's like a Russian doll, just smaller and smaller shirts.
Shirt after shirt, yeah.
He's gonna have the same thing with his pants now.
Well, this is rather
It's like an
pointless.
airplane, the movie gag, where they take the sunglasses off and there's smaller sunglasses underneath.
This is totally pointless. They can't have sex while she's on her knees in front of him like that.
That's ridiculous. He's clearly not had sex before.
Embarrassing, really.
He's a pirate. He looks like a pirate. I bet he's a pirate. Do-do-do. So Richard Harris is just imagining all this in his head right now as he's just staring at his wife, not saying anything to her, as she's probably going, "Are you okay? What's going on? Hello?"
Yeah.
Wow, he's really good because she didn't even take her underwear off.
And he didn't take his pants off either.
So he's just all ready. She's
I bet his
good to
penis just
go.
ripped through the denim.
Yeah.
Like that knife that he was holding.
Yeah,
That's the one thing I've learned from movies, that if you do it right, you don't have to, like, no foreplay or anything. Just as soon as you touch them, they're ready, they're orgasming and going. Oh yeah, so now it's cut to, you probably censor barred it, but it's now cut to Richard Harris on top of his wife. So yeah, he was imagining the guy having sex with her, and that got him up so he could have sex with her. Oh, whatever works for you, I guess.
Well, he mind-cucked himself. I thought it was a real cuckolding, but
It's not
just a mind cuck.
It's a mind cuck.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, when I started having erection troubles with my wife, what really helped me was thinking about dudes.
Dudes doing my wife, specifically. And then that devolved into just dudes just doing other dudes. My wife no longer in the picture.
By the way, there's
a new tape.
By the way, when we were having sex, I was picturing you having sex with another man. Just a thought. Kisses. Unpack that how you will.
Mr. Ogilvy, Mr. Steinhardt. We have, I believe, met before.
I don't believe so. Though my father has spoken of you.
La 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 la. Ooh, a gun. I better go bring it to him on that plane. He probably forgot it. I'll run waving it so he sees me from the window. Oh, cassette, Steely Dan. Okay, yeah. Note to remind himself to shoot himself if he ever has trouble with intimacy.
Excellent.
I'm offering...
Oh, I can't see the cars, by the way. How low am I in the windshield?
Oh, no, you're good.
Right?
You're good. I
Okay,
adjusted
good.
you. You were sitting a little low, but you're adjusted. You're good.
Okay, good.
This will be credited to you on the German Stock Exchange. And to save us...
On the German Stock Exchange?
Transfer to your Swiss bank in the form of cash.
How much cash?
I will go up to 44 million.
That's not bad for 1981. I think this movie came out.
81, yeah.
They're pretty good. Set for life there.
What's he buying from him, though?
I think he's selling assets, maybe.
Okay.
I have no idea. His business, his business empire is not doing well.
Yeah, it's crumbling.
From that one speech, yeah.
Life insurance. If you will undertake that obligation, it will be in the contract.
Oh, everything is acceptable except the amount of cash. 52 million is my break-even point.
Oh.
Mine is the only offer you've had. Shall we close the deal and open the champagne? Think it over, Mr. Ogilvy.
Sweet talk like that with champagne. Oh, pull a knife on me, then we'll see. Let's see how willing I am to sweet talk.
Why do you never talk to me about your business? Do you think that I'll be bored? That I won't understand?
I find it boring.
Well, a sick man doesn't think about business.
I find my
Listen,
business
lady, it's
boring.
all I can do to get my dick up for you at this point, okay?
Yeah. So give me some credit. Because that's what I love to do, just talk about my work all the time.
Thing's secret.
Laura, what's all this about? Look, I'm perfectly healthy.
Does a healthy man go to a doctor?
Yes.
Yes,
sometimes.
you should. Yeah, once a year at least, you know?
Please do not pry.
I used to go that often, but I haven't been in years. I figured.
I only, I'm the same. I only go if there's a problem.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Until then, nah. I'll stick with my witch doctor.
Yeah, there you go.
Laura,
He told me what to say.
I had
He said, ooh, ah, ee, ooh, ah. Ting, tang, rattle, rattle, bing, bang.
I don't know.
And that's
Oh,
just it all.
you see the same guy, huh?
Yeah, he's good. He's good. Dr. Oogaboo, he's good.
Yeah, that's the one.
Let's just drop the whole subject. Come on, Laura.
Leave me alone. The way you shout at me. I wish I were dead.
I'm really sorry. Really.
Take this back.
Well, a pouty woman isn't very attractive, so he's probably not.
Oh, man, I'm going to have to imagine you having sex with like 8 guys to do it now. Because I'm going to say, this is a real turnoff.
Ring. I never gave you my ring.
Exactly, so now you know how upset I am. I don't want anything of yours. And I don't want this either.
No.
Wow. She's really overreacting considering she just found a doctor's note.
Yeah.
I didn't read what it said, but...
Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, it took 1 second to find. Big deal.
Well, that's good.
Well, she's really playing hard to get now.
I'm not understanding what her motivation is, honestly. What did that doctor's note say?
He just starts dumping out a gas can and just lights the trail on fire.
Did the doctor's note say, like, oh, yeah, you're having trouble having sex with your ugly wife? Yep. Totally understand. Like, what was on there that pissed her off so much? there you go. If you don't let me in, I'm getting naked.
Yeah.
He's in much better shape than I am, or probably will ever be. He looks like he's quite fit.
Yeah, pretty fit. I think he was a pretty severe alcoholic, if I recall correctly.
Yeah. But that was part and parcel of the whole, that whole school of British actors.
Okay.
There's
some.
I mean, I don't know if I'd want to pull mine out in a cold, wet, rainy situation like this.
Woo! The cops.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Now he's responsible for killing 2 people.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're dry. That's actually pretty funny. So the clothes dry.
That's pretty good.
Well played, Harris. Well played. Yeah, was it him or was it Peter O'Toole? I can't remember. One of them. It was Michael Caine telling the story about him, and he was in a show, and they went to a bar because he's like, "Oh, I'm not on till like the second half, so let's go have a couple drinks. Then we'll watch the show from the balcony for a bit, and then I'll go and get ready and go on." Yeah. And at one point, they're watching and they're into it. They've had a couple more drinks, and he turns to his friend, and goes, "Okay, now you'll find this very interesting. This is where I come on stage." So I don't know which one it was. I don't know if it was Harris or O'Toole. It was one of them.
That's funny. Missed his cue.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, surely they got an understudy.
Yeah.
But it's not just last night. It's been weeks. Are you tired of it? Want somebody else?
I mean, a little. Being naked in the rain didn't help, certainly.
Yeah, he probably caught a cold from that.
Double pneumonia.
Double pneumonia, yeah.
You won't lose me, please. But you're tearing yourself apart inside.
Yeah, I want you to tear me apart inside.
Yeah.
If you know what I'm saying, Harris.
Maybe she's picturing him having sex with various dangerous ladies so she can do it with him.
No,
too.
probably that same dude.
The same dude, yeah. Yeah.
This is the exact same fantasy he had, but it's just the dude comes in and rips Harris's clothes off.
I set out to confess in a letter to Laura all the thoughts I was unable to speak. But how could I...
And then I realized I have a tongue and I could just speak them.
So confusing to me.
Never confess your thoughts. That's one thing that I've learned growing up.
Dear Jason.
Oh, the thought police love it when you confess your thoughts.
They do. They really love it.
Stranger has entered your life.
Especially in jolly old England.
But why him? Why this gypsy? Admit that the thought of him making love...
The car's going the wrong way.
...excites you.
Yes, it was.
Perhaps if you could only see him one more time. If anyone in Paris can help you find this man, it's Lil.
So he wants to find the guy who robbed him again?
I never expected. But why not?
So it's a lingerie store?
Relax, girl. Yvette, bring us some champagne.
Brothel, I think.
How did you find me?
Oh, I found you.
I just looked in the back of the free paper and the thing there.
Well, it's my heart, Lil. I have one of those hearts that doesn't know when to stop.
No, that's how hearts are supposed to work. They're supposed to keep going.
This little cat.
That's a good thing.
Is a gold mine. It's mostly old men now. Just come to talk about their business, their children, their wives. I spend my time.
How they have to think about dudes having sex with their wives in a violent manner to get an erection. That sort of stuff. That's what they talk about mostly.
Usual, that old hat.
Tods who will do it while they watch.
Do you, do you supply them, Lil?
Oh, I have quite a list. But they have to be dependable. Let's talk about you. How are you doing?
Not too bad at all.
Except I can't get it up.
Anything you need?
Not a thing.
To get it up.
I just wanted to see you again.
If there's anything at all, I haven't forgotten the past.
Yeah, we can talk about the Vietnam War until the cows come home. I remember it.
Oh, I remember the pin. With that hat pin, you killed 29 of them?
All SS and Gestapo and all officers. But
Oh, so she basically took out the Nazis single-handedly.
There you
29
go.
officers she killed.
Good
with
for
that.
her.
So she's the one. I mean, good for her.
I mean, the one who heroically. Yay us, yay our side. I think I covered that well.
There is a favor that I might ask you to do for me, though.
I want you to find a burglar that once tried to threaten me with a knife because he's the only way I can get an erection. I know, that's a long story.
Well, that's it then. It was nice seeing you again, Lil. Lil, I'm looking for a man.
It is going to be the burglar.
Young man.
Yeah.
Dark. Probably Spanish. I didn't really get a...
Was he Spanish? He seemed like a white guy to me.
I think, well, he was
kind of dark skinned.
Darker skinned, so...
Actually, he was black now that I'm remembering it again.
He could have just had a tan. To a British guy, that would have been a swarthy Spaniard, you know?
He broke into my suite, pulled a knife on me, and he stole some of my things.
if I had a name.
Well, it was a long shot. Nice to see you, Bill.
If it makes you feel any better, I don't want to get my things back. I just want him to watch me fuck my wife.
I might be able to handle it myself.
What's the point of this movie?
I don't know.
Is it like a critique on virility and like the you know, like how we look at it? Is it like...
I'm not sure, but his problems are completely imagined.
The solution is also imaginary, so...
Right.
It's all kind of just masturbation, honestly, is what this movie is.
Yeah. And his character's so inconsistent. He's smoking a cigar, he's smoking a pipe. I mean, what's going on with this guy?
I'm not sure how old he's supposed to be here, but considering he was in the Harry Potter, this looks like it was made like 20 or 30 years before that.
Yeah.
So maybe his 50s?
Well, yeah,
like
this was made in 1981.
81, okay.
And
so
Richard
yeah.
Harris is dead now. Richard Harris was born in 1930.
1930, okay. So yeah, 50s. Yeah.
Any word on who killed him, or?
Richard Harris?
Yeah, was he killed, or what happened to him?
No, he just died of old age, I think. He died in 2002.
He wasn't gunned down outside his apartment?
Voldemort.
It was
Voldemort killed him.
that curse. That
He's
evil
cursed, okay.
curse they have, yeah.
That's good. That works.
Died a duel, a wizard duel.
But now we have his son, Jared Harris. He's an actor, too. Good one.
Is he?
Yep. Yeah, he was in that Chernobyl show.
Oh, okay.
And he played Moriarty in The Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes movie.
Oh, that guy. Okay.
Yeah.
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 What? Can you see?
Everything will be okay. I'll be right back.
I just have to get this guy to threaten me with a knife, and then I'll come back and have sex with you.
It's like Taken,
Hey,
but
remember
nothing's
me?
been taken from him.
Hey, remember me the other night with the knife thing? How you been? Small world. That wasn't him.
Jason!
Oh, he just abandoned his wife to these Turkish people?
Well, to be fair, Jordan, he was looking for a guy to threaten him so he could fuck her.
I fuck your wife, you like? I fuck your wife. You watch, okay?
That's a fair response. Everybody's got a knife. He holds his wife in front. He's like, all right, you want to kill me? You're going through her first.
And yes, I would like you to fuck my wife, and I would like. That was a rough joint.
Yeah.
I mean, he hadn't left her alone more than 5 seconds.
You wish to be told.
Well, you know, she's very attractive, and men are horrible. So naturally, it's just like, oh, he left. She must be on the market.
Not a fortune teller.
Especially dark, swarthy, foreign men.
Turkish man.
Once. Forcing the issue, that is. A respectable quota for a man of your age.
Not for me. Not in my situation.
And now he's talking to Ebenezer Scrooge for something.
Yeah.
Not exactly.
But you are worried.
That sums up this whole movie.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Fear of impotence.
Or
something more.
do you have any special tastes?
And what?
Like chocolate.
Any preferences? Tricks?
I've never found that sort of thing absolutely necessary.
Do you have to make great efforts of imagination?
Why would I?
Look, buddy, you're the one who started talking to me about this. I'm just trying to help you out.
No matter how beautiful or tender, it's just not enough. You see, reality loses its edge, so we resort to fantasy for that extra stimulus. It's not unusual to call for help on things we fear most. We could become conscious of something deep inside us, something that revolts us, even scares us.
Look, Doctor, this is all very interesting, but I really have to go.
But perhaps...
I hit a nerve there, did I, Harris?
Yeah, he got him. He just nailed him right there.
Physical problems you've neglected to mention?
No.
Some difficulty with erection?
Not exactly.
I hope you are more vocal with your lady friend than you are with me.
Well, it's not
Yeah, I'm finding my erections are too hard lately. If anything.
Yeah, if anything.
Too hard and too plentiful.
Too plentiful.
Well, I can only offer you
a partial erection. Don't dismiss the value of the partial erection. At least it's...
It sounds like the weirdest self-help book I've
It
ever
makes
heard.
it look a little bigger than normal. You can keep walking around without any embarrassing.
Don't underestimate the value of the partial erection.
Yeah.
I'm sure of it.
And give her a chance to love you even more. Talk to her, be friends.
But we have nothing to talk about. She's half my age. And she's French.
Yeah, a lot of what we talk about is the partial erections.
Yeah, that seems to be the main topic of conversation.
Only the right half of his penis is able to get erected.
Yeah.
The left, it's like his penis had a stroke. Yeah, the one ball seems to hang a little lower than the other one.
Oh, you do the honors.
Oh, no, I insist.
All right.
If you're having trouble with erection, I don't know if a place that serves rich, savory food and alcohol is the right choice. Maybe go for like oysters, something like that.
Peter, we have some details in that Steinhardt memo that I'd like to discuss with you.
Oh,
There's no one in the room with you.
Move. Your business talk is not for my ears. I'll be in
Well, that takes the cake.
Karl Marx
Yeah.
for a different point of view.
That'll be all, gentlemen. You'll excuse us.
Here comes
You can
another
speak
sex
to his
fantasy.
Memo
That's right.
discussion. I spoke with Steinhardt's lawyer.
And
You don't intend to accept this offer.
I'm considering it.
We're worth much more.
I'm not so sure.
He's clearly taking advantage of you.
He's well informed. I know the deal is rotten.
We can gamble and hold out until the end of the year. By then, things might take a turn for the better.
We can't fight the multinational concerns. You were right about Europrint. We can't.
And speaking of business,
Seriously.
would you have time for sex with my wife, please?
The loan was just a stopgap.
This movie just became Star Wars: The Phantom Menace. Now they're talking about
That's right. Yeah. Let's just
trade
talk more about-
embargoes.
Yeah.
Oddly enough.
Then something's up.
I wouldn't be too optimistic.
You'll pull it off yet. You always have. Tie game with a base.
Pull it off. What does that mean?
Homer in the
Are you
net.
saying I can't get it up?
That's your style.
Well, that's undeserving and unwarranted flattery. That was my style. Maybe. What about the life insurance?
It's in
Do, 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 do.
It's $2 million for you and your mother. My cash value, at least we're sure of.
Is this his son?
I don't know.
Sell. The offer is unacceptable.
It must be.
What would you
Yeah.
do if you were
From his first marriage?
company?
Why would he care otherwise about the business being sold?
Say, shove it.
I'm asking you.
Takes balls to gamble.
No, those are called dice. Unless he's thinking of bingo. Maybe he's thinking of bingo.
Or cups and balls, where you guess which cup the ball is under.
Ah, the shell game.
Come on, come on, stand up.
Yeah, it must be his son.
The
What was
Arc
the
de
point of
Triomphe.
that?
It's going into a disco bus.
Da, 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 da. Ba, 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 ba.
Give a big shout out to Mr. Tommy got 1979 in the chat there.
Oh, hey!
Dickie Harris. Psh, you got that right.
A Dickie Harris.
Dickie Harris out here slanging dick all day long. I mean, he's got to think about
Yeah.
another dude's dick to do it, but still, that dick is slanging.
And he's going to have a threesome with Hannibal from the A-Team.
Yeah. Between the two of us, 2 partial erections equals 1 full erection, baby.
That's right.
It checks my frequency, if you know what I mean.
Oh, as if you have to worry about that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, I jumped on her bones 3 times last night, didn't I?
I mean, I couldn't do anything, but I was there on top of the bones.
I was there. I was near.
I was in the bones.
Like little cunt, get lost.
Wow, this guy really works the neg
Wow.
angle of.
Yeah, he's got that neg riz going on.
That was a lot of fun.
Riz.
I don't even know her name. You know the type. Right after she tells you you're the best she ever had, she's on the phone arranging your kidnapping. That's why I gave up sex.
Which is really hot, because now I'm being kidnapped. Now I'm tied up. Now there's a mystery to it.
Jace. I said I gave up sex.
I knew that already.
Yeah, but you don't know why. I realized.
Wait a minute. He said he jumped on that lady's bones 3 times last night. Now he's saying he gave up sex?
I think he was. I don't think he was telling the truth.
You or I get laid is going to affect the Western world.
You can't read the signs. That's why you're going out of business. You know goddamn well that terrorists have got us scared shitless. Hell, I don't trust anybody anymore.
What are these two talking about? And why are we seeing this woman dance while they're talking about it?
Like that guy, for instance. Take a look. Goddamn Arabs.
Yeah, take a look at him.
First,
It's the robber, the gypsy man.
I wonder if they are really better hung than we are.
Is that a stereotype that Arabs are better hung than Americans?
Arab people? I know. I've never heard that.
I've never heard that either.
No.
Now I believe it to my soul.
Now I believe it.
What the hell difference does it make? They're all the same. Venice.
They're the same.
Venice.
Maybe that's what's causing all the problems in the Middle East. People are just mad that they're just so hung.
Species. Why have you been refusing Steinhardt's offer?
Jace.
What the hell's the matter with you?
Steinhardt? Oh, yeah, Steinhardt, what he... $45 million and 8,000 shares of soul.
Mr. Tommy Gunnigan in the chat saying Harris loved the poom poom.
Anyway.
100, a terrific shagger. Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more.
I said sell it, Jace.
Sorry, we got to censor this content out here, but YouTube doesn't like the nipples,
Yeah.
you know?
I'm afraid
Well, she had pasties on, didn't she?
We say free the nipples around here, okay?
Yeah,
so
we
much
don't
so
care.
that I'm just tearing random women's tops off.
Yeah.
You know?
Dad's a patriot
That's
and a
how much
feminist.
we believe in it.
What I want to know is...
And then when they get mad, he just like, I'm trying to help you out, lady.
Free the nipple, okay? I'm trying to be a feminist here, lady, and you're not helping out.
You're not part of the solution. You're part of the problem.
Hey, you guys know that rap song, Man Not Hot?
Sweet acid, Will.
Well,
that one, yeah.
Old Richard Harris could record the rap song Man Not Hard.
That was like,
Stop me from...
Oh, now there's nipples out.
full bush going on here, too.
And a bush.
Full
yeah,
bush.
you can't see anything under the bush. It's just a bush.
George H.W.
Yes, sir.
And now Richard Harris is wiping his brow.
He's never seen tits like this before. Hannibal from the A-Team is sucking on a cigar.
While this floor show is happening.
Yes, I'd like to order the chicken fingers with a side of gravy and...
Yeah, well, chicken fingers would be the only safe thing you would order in a sex club. Get those tendies. Look at this.
I think I'll have the lobster, actually.
He's in the dressing room.
Yeah, he's made it.
Because the stage is the undressing room. He just drank blood there from that woman.
This has gotten crazy.
All part of the show. Oh, he's checking his passport.
Oh, yeah. Inigo Montoya?
And he killed his father, so now you gotta prepare to die.
On his watch.
Did the guy just kept his watch?
Yeah.
Did he find his watch?
I think so.
Because why would you steal a watch and just keep it? You fence that shit so you can get some money.
Now he's going to go looking
Big
for
show.
his newly stolen watch. Oh.
There it is.
Yeah, why did he keep the watch? What was... Hello?
Huh.
All right.
Just blast
You
him.
win.
No, senor. You will teach me Spanish some other time.
Like, why didn't you sell it? What'd you keep it for? That had to be weeks ago, months ago.
Just wanted it, I guess.
which is...
He's gonna shoot this guy right in the dick.
No way, is he, you think?
Nah.
He might.
Your permit to reside.
If he can't have a hard dick, he doesn't want any man to have a hard dick.
Well, they might put in one of those, like a splint to fix
splint.
it afterwards. So it'd be really hard after that.
I have an indecent proposal for you.
If he just wants a hard wang, he should look into Gorilla Glue. Because, man, that stuff, it
Or
sets.
gorillas. Or gorilla, for that matter.
Yeah.
I bet they have no problem getting it up.
Well, we got a
They look
question from
virile.
Mr. Tommy Gunn in the chat here. Is that Kevin Dillon? Do any of us know who Kevin Dillon is?
I don't think it is Kevin Dillon, no.
No,
Like
it's
Matt
not?
Dillon's
Okay.
brother?
Yeah. No, I don't see Kevin Dillon's name.
No. I did
I don't
start watching a
recognize the
Kevin
name.
Dillon movie the other night, though. It had Mel Gibson in it, but not very much.
Ah.
Not very much Mel Gibson or not very much Kevin Dillon?
Yeah. No, not very much Mel Gibson. It was a Kevin Dillon movie that was made to look like it was going to be a Mel Gibson movie.
Oh my god, do you know who that is?
No.
Who is it?
This will mean nothing to our American viewers. That's Adderley. That's
Adderley?
Neon Rider. You remember those shows?
No, I don't remember either of those shows.
Neon Rider, where the guy like he helps kids, he gets them on his ranch. It's a Canadian TV show.
Right.
And Adderley was the
right.
show before that with the secret agent.
Neon Rider,
That's- yeah.
I remember, because I used to
Yeah,
watch that
he's
after
not-
Thunder
this-
Bay.
This guy's not Latino. He's Winston Reckert is his name. It's Adderley. It's Neon Rider. He's a
Okay.
Canadian television star.
Wow.
Yeah, I used to, Danger Bay was the one that would come on after Neon Rider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So before Neon Rider, he was on a show called Adderley, where he worked for some secret service or something, and he had a glove because his one hand was screwed up. He got injured, and so he had to have like a support glove on, so because he couldn't move it. And then Neon Rider, he played like a guy who helped troubled youth, and he'd go out to the ranch and you'd work on the ranch, and you'd get them off of drugs or clean them up, or that's Adderley. He's not a Latino man.
Wow.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Well, he sure robs like a Latino man, I tell you that much.
Pulls a switchblade with the deft. Yeah, I thought it was on Puerto Rican there for a second.
The best of them. I mean it as a compliment. It's something they're very skilled at.
Day or two, business deal is going to be all signed and sealed.
Then we can make our trip.
Oh, what is that pressing against my back? Oh, just a gun that I got to shoot a guy.
Just the gun. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's not a penis.
I'm afraid. I'm afraid of another disappointment. And the agony.
Oh, Jesus. Really no punches there, lady.
Everything is going to be just fine.
I'm still afraid.
Richard Harris recalled of this movie. I saw the rough cut of the picture. It was 2.5 hours long, and it was magic. It was magic, sheer dynamite stuff. Well, the producers, they recut it and decided to take an hour out of it. It was a disaster. So apparently the 2.5 hour version, amazing movie.
It's probably just more of this type of footage is what they took out.
Yes,
They're like,
it's probably
fine,
just this,
Richard,
yeah.
one scene, but that's it.
What kind of twisted sex fantasies does this man have?
All of them.
Richard Harris, mind cuck.
He was good in Unforgiven. He's good in that.
Yes. Okay, Harris, relax. It's
What
okay.
is going on here?
He couldn't keep it up. And it's bothering him.
I've only got the one fantasy about the one guy.
Yeah.
You're the king of diamond, queen of hearts in the middle, jack of spades.
There you go. Tarot reading. That'll help.
You recognize it? I'll give you a clue. His name is Antonio Montoya.
You killed your father. Now prepare to die.
We had a long conversation.
How did you meet him now?
He's one of my studs. He came to me.
Has
We have another-
anybody seen This Sporting Life? We got
Described you.
a movie recommendation here in the chat from Mr. Tommy
This
Gunn.
Sporting Life?
Yeah.
No. I know there's a clothing apparel store called Sporting Life.
Couldn't figure
Oh, really?
Yeah, I bought a pair of Adidas shorts from there once.
Yeah,
I'm wearing
how'd
them
they work
now.
out?
I'm wearing them now. They have a hole in them now. It just happened.
Oh.
So they weren't
Yeah.
very high quality then.
Young, do not age well.
Well, they were until the hole happened, I guess.
Our sponsors from This Sporting Life will be very disappointed to hear you say that, Dan.
Yeah, I guess so, hey?
Not what you think. There is a man that I have to
He's about to confess.
Is it blackmail?
It's a question of insurance.
This Sporting Life.
This Sporting Life, yeah, it's okay. It's Richard Harris. He only believed in strength. Love was a word he hadn't the power to say.
Oh. He was tamed by a lady.
He was on a rugby team. Yeah, it's about a rugby player.
Okay.
Easy to arrange.
Cool.
I'd have to show up on the channel.
I don't know if we're going to be able to
watch.
watch that one. It's on the Criterion channel, so it's probably a fairly well-known movie.
It's what he's not embarrassed of.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Because your cock quit on you?
Please.
What a waste!
Please, little, don't laugh. I'm confused enough.
Says of the Criterion Collection, one of the finest British films ever made.
Well, there you go.
Wow.
Unlike this one, which was one of the films made.
Well, yeah, we wouldn't want to ruin the purity or the sanctity of the channel by putting on something that might be considered, like, worthwhile. You know?
That's right. But undo all of our hard work.
Exactly. We've curated a collection of basically unwatchable gibberish here.
I mean, we can watch that one, but we'd just be filming us watching it, not showing it. So you'd be able to watch us watch it, but you wouldn't see any of it, so there'd be no context for you.
She deserves the man I was, not the man I'm becoming. You know,
Did you guys hear her say his cock quit on him?
never before
Yeah.
have I seen myself.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
She deserves the man I was, not the man I'm becoming. So it's like, well, I mean, she probably still cares for you. You know, I'm sure she didn't marry you because of the sex. You're an old man. You know what I mean? She probably married you for other reasons.
Right,
Money.
like the $50 million
Wow,
business deal.
So the money's not there, the dick's not there. Like, what's she even hanging on to anymore at this point? He's an old guy.
Riz.
Yeah, it's just the Riz,
His
I guess.
Riz.
But he's got no Riz. He has to think of other dudes.
Like in the old days.
Like the old days.
Doo-doo-doo. It was funny that Jennifer Dale got like second billing in a lot of the things, but she was in for like 5 minutes. She was the woman he was talking to at the horse ranch there.
Oh, okay.
And she hasn't been in the movie since.
Huh.
My hot young wife taking a bubble bath. How is this supposed to help me?
Yeah, this is the worst. Take your flower and get out.
White roses.
No, it's just one, so we just say the singular, not the plural.
Not very.
Learn our language, for God's sakes.
Oh, that must be your son. He was here earlier.
What?
But
That's why I'm having a bath now. Because he did me dirty. If you know what I'm saying?
he said the deal with Steinway is,
Steinhardt.
whoever. He said it's signed.
Richard Harris should just stand there and have somebody thrust a penis through his legs to please his wife, so it seems like he's pleasing her.
A surrogate penis.
Right, he's standing
stunt
there.
cock.
Yeah, the penis just
Stunt
comes
cock.
between his legs, and then boom.
It's like the Handmaid's Tale, but reverse, where like he holds the guy while she's having sex with him, but he can have eye contact.
I suppose I'd better.
I remember back in the older days of the internet, there was this one like pornographic thing floating around that was pretty funny. I saw when I was like a younger lad.
Killed during a birth.
It was a sultan basically sitting on his throne, and then a nude woman was placed before him, and then like his like team of guards, they like picked him up, and then like they had sex with her with him.
They had to move her?
No, they moved him. They didn't move her. They held him and like thrusted him in and out of her, and like switched positions with him, and just like they're like a well-trained guard unit. It was hilarious.
That seems like it would be very uncomfortable for the person
You're the
being
sultan,
held.
so you don't thrust; they thrust you.
And almost more work for you, because you have to kind of like activate your core while these people carry you around.
Yes.
Right. Because you wouldn't want to just be dead weight. You can't really do a lot of good fucking
I get to stop.
if you're dead weight.
It's up to your guards to make sure the fucking is good. It's not up to you. You're the sultan. The guard's responsibility.
Oh my goodness. Humanity is cooked, I gotta tell you.
Oh man, this is like 30 years ago we're talking here.
And now he's smoking a cigarette. I mean, what is this guy's deal? His character's just all over the place.
Yeah, he'll smoke anything.
In 5.
Seriously, Jace, stash a few bucks for your old age.
Next scene, he'll just have the meth pipe out.
Yeah, a hookah.
Cut this shit.
Now, there's a civilized expression from a man who's going to save our culture. Venice, Jim. Remember Venice? The symbol of our decay is what you call it. You know the true symbol of our decay and decadence, Jim? You.
Oh, okay.
Say what?
Like the symbol of Western decay and decadence is embodied in this one man. Wow.
And he's doing a great job.
He's still an orgasm chaser at however old he is here.
45, probably.
Someone shoves that cigar right up your ass.
It's the only way I can get hard. I'm counting on it. But it's mainly the cigar tube that I keep the cigars in.
Yeah. Not to give
So I
away all
guess
the
they're
trade
not going to
secrets
be
here.
they're not going to be slaying puss together anytime soon.
No.
It's like, fine, I'll just do the threesome alone then. You'll just have to make do with the half erection.
I can't even imagine a 2.5 hour version of this movie.
I know.
Richard Harris just liked it because it had more of him in it.
All right, and you got to hang out in nice hotel rooms like this.
There's just a harp hanging around. Just in case somebody decides to start playing the harp.
Somebody wants attention.
Yes, of course.
Well, I expect something better.
So you should.
A bit of dicking down.
You know what I would like to do right now?
Oh God, please don't say sex, lady.
Yeah, that's the last thing you want your hot, young, beautiful wife to pressure you into, hey?
We can both have a good cry and we'll feel much better.
Don't fall for it, man. Do not open up to a woman. Ever.
That's how it goes. She's your wife, your mother, your sister.
She will use it against you.
What's the use?
Both have a good cry and feel a lot better. That's how all the sex I have ends. Isn't that how it's supposed to end normally?
That's all we've been doing.
Either crying or laughing. It's one of the two.
Like both at the same time, hopefully.
Then tell me what you want instead. It would be easier.
Yeah, you know, communication. That would probably be the easiest way, but that's not the Richard Harris way.
Oh, no, you don't.
I think it's so easy to stop loving you. You think I have a choice? When I don't even think that I could go on breathing without you.
I think it's funny because, I mean, like, of course, if you're in this situation, it's completely different. But it's looking outside of it. Of course, you're just going, fucking just tell her, man. Just talk to her about it, and all this will go away. All this will be solved, no problem.
Yeah, it's gone then.
Matters so terribly much.
I'm getting older. I have a prostate thing. I'm having trouble getting erections. Oh, is that all? Yeah, that's all. Oh, well, okay.
Let's stop deluding ourselves. I'm just getting older. Things get
There you go.
worse.
He's scolding her, though. He's not telling her.
Yeah, well, it's her fault, Dan. He married her to feel young, and it's not working. So it's clearly her fault.
Yeah, now her youth is making me feel even older.
My baby.
Do, 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 do. 2.5 hours of this.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, not a lot of action in this film.
No. This is no man called horse, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
The music is really swelling, though.
Yeah. Is this the climax then, or?
I guess. I hope so.
Well, I know he ain't climaxing, fellas.
Hey!
Oh, ho, ho.
Don't judge me too harshly.
I don't know, maybe if you judged him more harshly, it would help you get it up. Like really judgmental.
Bam!
Whoa! Jesus.
Okay, judge me harshly then. Jeez.
Didn't want that boot on his foot?
Yeah, well, you know, you can't sleep outside on a deck with a boot on. Oh, he's taking his hair off.
Yep.
Oh, he's been wearing a hairpiece.
A toupee.
Toupee.
Wow.
Or he's just so stressed he's losing his hair as well as his erections.
Huh.
In these final few moments,
Oh.
I'm trying to find within myself some trace of regret.
Oh, has he like left them like an insurance thing, and then he's gonna kill himself?
Well, he's gonna kill himself for sure.
I am ready.
Death by partial erection.
And my body.
Yes, he died of blood loss, but there was no blood at all in his penis whatsoever.
That's right. None of it could get to there at all.
And I will be released.
Okay. So how are you gonna do it, man?
And he's
Naked.
nuding out too.
You think he's gonna blow his brains out?
Making sure it's in the papers.
No, he's gonna jump out the window.
You think?
Yeah.
Your insurance would be void, though. You can't get life insurance and then kill yourself.
They got
No, he's
pushed
gonna
out the
shoot
window
himself,
now.
man. He's gonna blast himself.
Oh, that's wimpy. Come on, Richard. I believe in you. You can do better.
He's gonna pay Neon Rider to kill him.
Oh, he is. That's how we'll
Oh,
get
his
the
hair
money.
is still like twisted from where the toupee was attached to it.
Yeah. It's happening. It's happening now.
Who's that?
That's Lil.
You're going to do it.
If I'd come here to kill you, you wouldn't have seen me.
Oh.
There are new circumstances.
Oh, she's there to have sex with him.
When you know about them,
I'll cure his penis.
I spent...
Yeah.
Just needed to turn it off and turn it back on again.
Yeah, reboot it.
Did you tell her?
Everything.
Everything.
I told her you came to see me, that you wanted to die, because you couldn't face being a failure. I said your sex life could be prolonged, and I told her about Antonio and how he could help.
I couldn't.
He would be a slave under your orders. You'll adjust. What he does doesn't count, because slaves don't count. Do they?
Well, some of them can count. You know, they were put in charge of like keeping track of your inventory and stuff.
You'll get what you need. Come on.
What? In what world does he get what he needs by another man doing his wife?
Follow me.
Is another man? I don't understand what's happening now.
I don't
I'm
understand
completely
what's
lost
going
it all
on.
now.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's where they're going with this, but
I think she's suggesting another man by the name of Antonio.
I'm getting it's a Neon Rider. It's that guy, right?
Yeah, but why is his wife into it though?
I don't know.
And they're already in bed together.
Or is this
And he's
just more
fixed his hair.
fantasy? What's going on here?
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't understand what's happening. She's in bed with Adderley.
The lines are blurring. It's like Inception. You don't know if it's a dream or if it's reality.
Can't believe you've never seen Adderley or Neon Rider, Dan.
Yeah, I haven't.
Two
I've never even
classic
heard of
Canadian
them.
shows.
Never even heard of them. Maybe that's not something we need to explore on this program. We can do a
So now
Dan
he's-
reacts to Adderley.
He's literally in the cuck chair.
Yeah.
Watching. He's watching it all go down.
They had a specific chair for that? That's good.
It's like, oh, ma'am, your nipple's out. Let me cover it up for you.
With my mouth. With my face parts.
And he likes this, though.
I
what
don't
he's-
know what's going on. Is this like, if this is, well, I mean, he could do this part. I mean, really, he just needs the erection. Like, this part he could do himself.
Right, you're right, actually. None of this
Yeah,
requires
he
an
doesn't-
erection so far.
I don't need you there for this. I need you there for the erection bit. I'll do this.
He's like, nope, gotta be the whole thing. Gotta be the whole thing. He's just devastated, too. Is this okay to show? You can't see anything. I mean,
You can't see anything. But I mean, like this part, like, he could totally do himself, and she would be very happy with. You know what I mean?
Or maybe not.
Like, his tongue doesn't have a problem with erection, does he? There's still, like, blood moving to his tongue, right?
He's like, oh yeah, that's actually a good point. Honey, let me try. Oh, I guess my tongue does have a problem after all.
Yeah.
Now he's
I
got
can't
two
keep my
problems
tongue
to
up. I
worry
can't keep
about.
my tongue up, honey. Sorry. Just put a pillow down there and get comfy.
Okay.
Pretend you have an ice cream cone. You know,
Comfortable with
all
what we're
the old
showing so
tricks.
far.
Not real horrible tasting ice cream cone.
That's the flavor I asked for, Jordan. That's the flavor I asked for in the Baskin Robbins. That's their 50-second flavor.
It's like, hey, what the hell are you watching me have sex with your wife like a pervert for?
They snapped his finger, so that means, like, oh, nope, that did it for me. I'm good. I'm ready to go.
Okay, so now he shoots this man to death and then has sex with his wife?
I don't know. I don't know what this arrangement is. I don't know
All
what's
right.
going on here.
Job is done. He got an erection somehow, I guess.
Looks like Palpatine here.
Like, is this real? Is she doing this because she thought this is what he wanted?
I think so.
Let's see this.
It's a weird movie.
Well, he's gone on quite the hero's journey in this film.
Yeah. I just can't get over the fact that none of the stuff the guy did was penis stuff. Didn't need him whatsoever. I just I can't get over that.
And then he snapped his fingers and he took his money and left. And she's still watching because that's what she's into. And I'm not gonna kink shame, you know. That's what she likes. That's what she likes.
Whatever. Let's go.
This is a weird movie, ladies and gentlemen.
This is a very weird movie. Very weird movie.
But for fine Canadian content like this, you should be willing to pay the 25% extra tariff.
Yes.
We will charge you.
I never thought I'd see Dumbledore in this context, you know?
He only did this with the older students at Hogwarts, like the final years.
It's probably okay to show too, right? You can't see anything.
I think so. They're just
Who
wrestling.
knows what they're doing? Could be anything.
Yeah. Do-do-do-do-do-do. She's already been revved up by Adderley there. So,
yeah.
She's
ready to roll.
Okay, it helps if I don't look at you. Helps if I don't look at you.
Is he gonna die during this, maybe?
I don't know. I don't understand what's happening.
He's getting all sweaty.
It's working. My God, it's working.
It's working.
No, you don't leave. If you leave, it'll go. It's you watching that's helping.
She's right. Like, no, this is done. This is done. Flatline. Flatline.
Oh no, he's starting to lose it. Okay, I better get in there and help.
Yeah, she's gonna come into fluff.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. That's what's doing it. You watch us. That's what's helping. That's what I need.
Oh yeah, totally, honey. It only works if it's a three-way. There's not really much I can do about that.
Yeah. Hey, if neither of you are using Adderley, he's still in the other room. You mind if I jump on him for a bit?
Yeah, really.
Oh, she is gonna stab him.
What? That's what that signal was? It's okay, do it. Kill me.
What?
While he's having sex with his wife? Oh, and there we go. There's the erection right there.
Okay. He's dead. Good.
She did kill him.
On top of his wife.
Why?
I don't know. For the insurance?
Good. Don't explain it. That's the end of it.
Don't explain it. That's enough. Cut to black.
That is
Good Lord.
enough.
Well, that was quite the ending.
That was totally idiotic.
You know what? I take it back. Those tariffs are well deserved. Just, you know. You should be watching American movies down there, guys.
I'm glad they didn't explain it.
Yeah, I have no idea what that was at the end there.
We watch a lot of malarkey on this program, but that was some next level malarkey, I gotta say.
Whew. But Giles Aaron did a great job with the set props.
Oh, no doubt about that.
Yeah. I'm rating this film 1.5 stars.
Wow. That's very generous.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to rate
here.
it 4 Hogwarts, but I'm not going to tell you out of what, just 4 Hogwarts.
And I rate it 10 out of 10.
Nice.
Rarely does a movie come along that is so stupid.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, no, I could really see see, that's the thing. When they make movies relatable like this, like, I can really envision myself as a guy envisioning another guy banging my wife to make sure that I can get an erection so I could eventually have sex with my wife.
Right. It really makes you feel like the main character,
It's a struggle you can really relate to, so it's really easy to get into the main character's mindset.
Here's a sentence from one of the reviews on Letterboxd. The scenes are quite something, though. Hearing George Peppard talk about his flaccid prick falling out of a Danish model's vagina, well, that's just cinema.
That is cinema. The Canadian Film Development Corporation helped with this. So for 40 years, the Canadian tax funds have been funding this
That's
junk.
right.
Why should they stop now?
I think they should never stop.
They'd be kind of proud that taxpayer money went to pay for something that's just so stupid.
Indeed. Well, if you enjoyed that, then there's something wrong with you, but please tune in next week because we watch more schlock.
Yeah. Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Bye.
Have a good night, everybody. And